So I thought I'd share with you some of the newest neighborhoods in Gainesville coming up in 2023. And the first one we're going to go visit is Terra Lane. Terra Lane is located over in northwest Gainesville, just off of Northwest 23rd Avenue. And from this neighborhood, you would be about 20 minutes from the University of Florida and Shands Hospital. There are a total of 19 homes being built in this neighborhood, some of which have already sold, but it is going to be a relatively small neighborhood. The prices over here will range from about $385,000 on up closer to $440,000. These homes are being built by Lennar Homes, which I believe is actually the second largest builder in the country, but they are relatively new to Gainesville. So the homes in this neighborhood are going to range from about 1,700 square feet on up closer to 2,000 square feet, and they're all on the same size lots, roughly 0.12 acres, about 5,000 square feet. Terra Lane is actually right around the corner from Santa Fe College, so you'd only be about a mile away from that school. Then you do have a Publix about 2.5 miles away, and you can get over to I-75 in about the same distance, about 2.5 miles. You also always want to check the school zones, but this neighborhood is walking distance to Hidden Oak Elementary and Fort Clark Middle School. The unique thing about this neighborhood is they are basically building all of the homes at the same time, and they're expected to be completed with everything around March or April 2023. Hey guys, Donavan here. If you're new to the channel, I am a local real estate agent here in Gainesville, Florida. I was also born in this area and now raising my family here. I put out these videos to share with you exactly what you can expect if you're moving to the area. We talk about things like the best schools, all the things to do, all the best places to live. And if you don't want to miss a thing, make sure you start by clicking the subscribe button and also click the little bell so you get notified anytime I put out a new video. So I'm really excited about this next neighborhood, and that's because the location is going to work really well for a lot of people, and that's going to be Oaks Preserve. So Oaks Preserve is actually located in southwest Gainesville, just off of Archer Road, and you're right down the street from the interstate basically, and that'll put you about 15 minutes away from the University of Florida and Shands Hospital. So I expect that location to work really well for a lot of people in this area. The home prices over here are going to range from about $400,000 on up closer to $450,000. The builder and developer for this neighborhood is going to be D.R. Horton, who is actually the largest builder in the country, and they have multiple neighborhoods going now in the Gainesville area. So the homes over here are going to range from about 1,900 square feet on up closer to 2,400 square feet, and all of the lots are about 1/10 of an acre, some a little bit larger, but that's going to be about 4,000 to 7,000 square feet. Again, this location is going to work really well for a lot of people. You've got Publix less than 2 miles away, I-75 less than a mile away, and then all of the shopping and dining options over at Celebration Point are only 2.5 miles away. So if you're relocating to Gainesville and specifically going to be working maybe for the University of Florida, Shands Hospital, VA, or maybe even the vet school, this would definitely be an area to check out. Even if you're not at one of those areas, you're going to be so close to the interstate that you can navigate and get pretty much anywhere you want to go within 20 or 30 minutes. So make sure this neighborhood is on your list. So the other nice thing about D.R. Horton is going to be the buyer incentives they offer. Most recently, they were paying up to $10,000 towards buyers' closing costs and prepaid fees. So if this is maybe a neighborhood or a builder that you're going to consider, definitely reach out to me, let me know what questions you have, and I can let you know what incentives are being offered at that time. So I'm curious, if you're watching this video, are you only interested in new construction homes, or would something that was built a few years ago that's maybe already been lived in be an option? Down in the comments, let me know, is new construction the only thing you're considering? So this next one technically has an Archer address, but it's still going to be really close to everything, and there are a lot of exciting things going on with this development, and that's going to be Flint Rock. So Flint Rock is going to actually be our area's first agri-hood, which is going to mix in a significant amount of agriculture in a residential setting. This neighborhood, like I said, is going to have an Archer address, but it's located just off of Parker Road and almost right across the street from Oakmont, which is also a very popular Gainesville neighborhood. From here, you'll be about 20 minutes away from the University of Florida and Shands Hospital. The prices in this neighborhood are going to likely start at $750 and go up because of the lot prices and also the square footage minimums. So the neighborhood is actually going to be home to about 96 homes, and this will be broken up between 3 different gated communities within Flint Rock. The first is going to be the Garden, and they do have a 2,600 square foot minimum, and the lot prices here are going to start at $195,000. The lot sizes will also range from right at an acre on up closer to 1.15 acres. The next section is going to be the Orchard, and this area does have a 3,000 square foot home minimum, and the lot prices will start at $250,000, and the lot sizes will also range from 1 acre on up closer to 1.69 acres. And now the third section also does have a 3,000 square foot minimum, and that's going to be the Park. Over here, the lots are going to start at $265,000, and they will also range from about an acre on up closer to 1.37 acres. So Flint Rock has a long list of amazing builders building in this community for you to choose from. You've got AR Homes, Barry Bullard Homes, GW Homes, Sean Last Signature Homes, Pridgeon Homes, Sterling Builder Group, Waring Homes, Tommy Water Custom Homes, along with Jeffrey Wild. So all of the agriculture and amenities is what's going to make this community so unique, and Gainesville really doesn't have anything like it. There's actually going to be 65,000 longleaf pines planted, tons of pecan and various fruit trees, along with raised garden beds in the community garden. Along with that, there's going to be an event barn for residents to host parties and events. Then you'll also have the resident farmhouse with a catering kitchen. You do have paver fire pits in different areas, along with hanging swings. So there's going to be a lot of neat things going on in this community. The other nice thing about this community is they will be on Clay Electric. They will have GRU for gas and AT&T fiber optics, and then also all of the homes will have their own wells. So as I mentioned, this neighborhood is going to be about 20 minutes to the University of Florida and Shands Hospital, but you've got a public shopping center about 4.5 miles away, and then it would take you about 15 minutes to get to the I-75. But you do have Tioga Town Center just about 5 miles away with all of the shopping and dining options over there. So of course, those are just a few of the new developments going on in Gainesville, but the great thing about all of them is whether you're working with me or any of the other agents in town, all of these builders are willing to work with a buyer side agent, so definitely don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. If you're curious about some other new construction options, what you'll want to do is go ahead and watch this video where I drive you around some other amazing Gainesville neighborhoods that also have new construction homes.